I quit my high-paying job in the tech industry and moved to Montana to pursue my dream of starting my own whiskey distillery. Just around $25,000 to my name and a few pieces of equipment I brought with me. We're starting from scratch. Will our whiskey distillery be successful? We'll find out. This is Whiskey RP. Well, hello there. Welcome back to Whiskey RP. We've been busy cutting down some trees. We're planning a new production facility right in this area for another one of the flavors of whiskey we'll be making eventually, and that will be a maple. So we're going to need to plant some maple trees and extract the maple from them and turn it into maple syrup. So we're going to clear out the rest of these trees, get them sold, and then we will report back with our plans to get that production up and running. This tree in your guys' way? Oh, that's too bad. Stupids. Oh man, it's so nice to see the construction workers over there getting started on the building for the sugar factory. It's, yeah, that's gonna be much needed. We got most of these cut down. I think that's all of them that we need to clear. Now it's time to get these all chopped up and put them on the trailer and take them in and sell them and see what kind of money we've made. Yeah, it's gonna be a long one. Well, it has been a busy day, and this is our final load to sell. Looks like we missed just a few. We'll talk to them again. Yeah, and they got us up to 60,000 for our balance here, which is pretty good because we got a lot of stuff still to buy. So cutting down those trees definitely helped. It cleared out the land, and we'll show you how it's looking when we get home. We tried to preserve as many spruce trees as possible because we want to take care of nature. You can see it's a beautiful view out here. And I don't want to take down all these trees, but we did want to clear this up. We got the tree nursery coming by later today to deliver our new maple trees and get that all prepped for us. Yeah, this production is going to be sweet. Well, they made quick work of that, installing all of this. Transplanting trees is no easy task, so they got that done for us, and it's all set up. Now we just got to get some water so we can keep these things alive, and that's part of the process here, is keeping them alive, getting the maple out, getting a nice mixture of syrup that we're going to want to create as an ingredient for our whiskey. Very exciting, but we got to purchase more stuff. Well, this seems like a trend. Another day, another trip to the dealership. This weeder we're definitely going to pick up. It's actually a hoe. We're going to pick this up so that we can take care of our field with the weeds. We're trying to limit the amount of chemicals that we put on our crops. We want our crops to be as natural as possible. Try to limit the herbicides and pesticides that we put on it. So we're going to try to take care of the weeds naturally ourselves. We'll try. We'll see. But that's why we're purchasing that. It's around $20,000. One of these tankers we're definitely going to need. I don't think these two bigger ones, I wanted to see them in person. I think this one's about 14,000. This one's about 12, but this one comes at 6,000. So between the two, we're looking at $26,000. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. I'll let them know. All right, we're all set. We just got to take things home, and I think what we'll do first is take the water tank home, and they're also working on installing a well for us so that we can use our own water to fill up the tank here and use it in multiple places. But we'll end up needing water more than just the maple plant long term, so that's why we're getting this and not just hooking the well directly up to the maple production. Let's get this home and we'll figure out our water source there. We went ahead and had the well installed right here, so it's going to cost us a little bit of cash to fill this up, but hopefully not too much. So it cost us $500 to fill that up, and let's go ahead and get these tanks over here full and get the production up and running. All right, we're gonna go ahead and leave the tanker there. We ended up having to do 3 full loads to get the production all set up, but we'll see in the next few days how that actually works out for us. Very exciting. Next, we need to go pick up that weeder or the hoe and take care of those weeds. We're all prepped here with the hoe, and hopefully this tractor can handle it. Let's get it a little closer, lower it down, and we'll see how this works. Hopefully it doesn't damage any of the crops. Oh wow. That's looking pretty amazing. Yeah, let's just bust this out and get this done. What a great implement. My goodness, this field looks great now. We're just finishing up. We got one little spot that we missed out there. Yeah, you can see it back there. We'll go get that in a second, but my goodness, this field's looking good. It should be all prepped now and just got to kind of wait for it to grow and get to the point where it's ready to be harvested. Let's go get that one little piece, and then I think that's all we can do today around the farm. Might be time to do a little bit more studying and learning, and yeah, and see what tomorrow brings. Well, I'm hoping very soon we can afford some more cover for these. We need a few more sheds. We need to keep expanding. Things are coming together nice, and I hope they're doing good over there in the construction site. We'll check on them tomorrow. Well, it's a fine morning today, and it's our first chance to cut the grass. It's all ready for us, so we're gonna get this taken care of. How we doing lining up? Pretty nice. And again, this field's kind of small, so it shouldn't take very long. This will be a real nice way to end the year. You know, it's getting close to the holiday season, and we want to try to get a little bit of cash flow going into next year when those sugar beets are ready and to be harvested. So yeah, it looks like oh, hold on a second. I'm getting a phone call. Okay, so you need me to come to the mill right away? Yeah, I'm right across the street. Let me just shut the tractor off. I'll be right there. Well, apparently something went wrong at the construction site, and they're digging for putting in some pipes, and they struck some water table apparently. Yeah, that's all natural water right there. Oh boy. Well, after that somewhat bad news, we went ahead and finished the mowing and got all of that silage or the grass picked up and put into the silage pit. And I decided it's time to plant this field because with that bad news, there might be some more money that has to come out of pocket or extra loans to pay for some of that plumbing work and get that area all prepped for our new production buildings. So I think it's time to start getting more crops in here, and we're gonna do some soybeans to begin with here. And I believe from what I was reading that this will naturally fertilize the ground for us for when we do our next crop. And from what I understand, it's a pretty profitable crop, so we'll get that going, and we have to get a harvester by the time it is ready to harvest. So that'll be, you know, good progression for us, and hopefully this large field here where we do the rest of that in will be a good amount of money to help us with all the other equipment we need. So, you know, a little nervous about that. We'll have to find out what their plan is, if we need to find a new site for our buildings or if there's just a little bit more work that needs to go into it. I'm still waiting to hear back from the main contractor over there, but we're going to get this work done to keep our minds off of that for a little bit. I cannot be happier with this purchase of this New Holland and this case seeder. It's amazing. We're getting this stuff done very fast. We got plenty of soybeans planted here. Yeah, it was nice to get our minds off of the construction issue there. We're hoping to hear back from them soon on what the plan is. I hope it's just a delay and doesn't cost us too much more money, but it's pretty unfortunate. But we're done with this, so not everything's looking gloom and doom. We'll let this sit for, a month or two, and we will fertilize it again and de-weed it as well, as I would assume. Once we stimulate growth on that land, it's going to cause weeds to grow. So let's get this put away and maybe get some rest. That's going to do it for this episode of Whiskey RP. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate every single one of you. Please hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will catch you on the next episode.